Hi, this is Josh. I wanted to go over the working bibliography assignment. It can be fairly straightforward, but it can also be very repetitive and we can make mistakes. So there's a few things I will cover. Here's a sample scholarly article, and it has APA format. We cannot cite from this abstract. That's their description of it. It is very useful for you to look at, but don't recreate this. I'll also notice they give you a lot of search terms there. That can help you when you are doing your own searches. So a couple things. Move this. Anything can be cited. Remember, we're in MLA 9, which is the style. You can look up anything that way. It's basically 3 containers: author, title, publication information. No all caps, even if you see it in the original that way. And we do capitalize major words. So it's going to be a works cited entry and then an explanation of what the source is, how it's useful, where you might use it, what reasons it might even be attached to. So try to get a cited detail into your annotation and don't do those milled out the same. They should not look like clones of each other. So I would not use a template. They don't teach you anything and they're often full of errors or outdated. Don't use words insert citation or bibliography. Those are error filled and old. We do have the opportunity to get more sources, so go ahead and get more if you need more. This will show you that. It's sort of a tryout, and you're not married to these sources, but you do need the minimum number in the paper. Whatever gets in the paper gets alphabetized, works cited. Take out the annotations. When you do the works cited, we don't put in those chunks of annotations, so that's a common issue. Change up the wording, vary it. If you have 10 times where you use, I will use this source, it gets very repetitive, and it's boring for you as a writer. So quote, cite, we paraphrase by rewording and reordering. We have summaries that are in our words, but specifics to them. So it's theirs still. So we cite those. I should be getting that kind of level of detail in the annotations themselves. Course information, MLA 9 style sheet. You can look this up. I would, again, not use templates. Even the ones the databases give you are full of errors, and I'll show you that in a second. Longer works, italics. Shorter works, quotes. Never both. It's only either or. And even though many of your sources will be in another style, don't fall into that style. We don't cite with a P for page. We don't use the year. No numbering of sources. They just are put in. So don't put number 1 and then your source. Hanging indents just for the works cited. The annotations should not be indented over too far. Double space everything. Cite a page if there's a page to cite, that is a book or a PDF, and then go by one and just treat them as little mini writing assignments. The checks that you can use: did you get opposition sources? You need them. You need to include opposition paragraphs in your paper, so you need sources to support those. Did you get refutal sources? You can save some of your kind of powder or your ammunition for coming back at them with your refutals. So that's another section in this type of paper that makes it different from others. And varied, popular scholarly. How do you know the difference? You can look it up. There's plenty of LibGuides. There's our information literacy tutorial. So varied is a word we've used a few times in the sources, the types, the sides, the voice, popular and scholarly. Here's that popular or scholarly source again. A lot of these databases have a citation engine. It can work. It often doesn't. In this case, it's right here, and you could actually copy and paste that in and double space it, and it's perfect. It's rare that it would be perfect, but that one is, sometimes there's 6 or 7 errors. Remember too that you can save or email these to yourselves.